We continue with the economic analysis. Okay, the approach for the economic analysis, we wish to compare the benefits and costs on the basis of present worth or the present value, which we use the symbol P, and some future single payment, we use the symbol F. The formula to calculate comes with P equals F divided by 1 plus I to the power of n, where I is the interest rate or discount rate per period. N is the number of interest periods, usually comes with years. Let's look at the example. We have the example. Suppose we have a bridge to be constructed over a river, and it will cost 385,000 to dismantle it at the end of its expected life of 40 years. So what you need to find is you want to find the present value of dismantling the bridge using the interest rate of 10%. Well, by using the equation of P equals F over 1 plus I to the power of n, we have P that was given as the, P is the, we need to find the present value, and it's given the future value, which is equal to 385,000, that was US dollars, and the interest rate is 10%, but when you say 10%, it's equal to 0.1, and the number of calculation is n equal to 40. That was 40 years. So we got all those variables. We substitute in the equations. P equals 385,000 over 1 plus 0.1 to the power of 40. Then we get the values of P, which is 8,500. So the present value is, of course, it's a lot less than in the next 40 years. So this example, you see as a present value. So this is a present value for the 8,500, and for the next 40 years, you get this value goes up to 385,000 US dollars. So you could imagine that when before you were born, or maybe when you were young, you can buy meal for like 10 baht, but now you cannot. You have to pay maybe 35 or 50 baht to get a plate for your dinner. So in this case, you can also calculate in terms of year. So for example, you have a present worth of the P. In terms of the annual, I use the symbol A. You can calculate similar, but this case it will be the annual 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1, I 1 plus I to the power of n. It is another formula that you need to remember. It's 1 plus I. Now let's look at the example. Okay, so that is what I just talked about. This example, suppose that is estimated that the annual user benefits are 94,500 per year. We wish to find the present values of these benefits, assuming the interest rate of 10%. Of course, we use the analysis period of 40 years. You can substitute in the equations, then you get the annual rate is 924,000. So this 924,000, this is the present value. So in this economic analysis, it can be calculated by one of the several methods. The two popular ones are the net present value method and the benefit cost ratio method. So this net present value involves reducing all the benefits and costs to the present value related to the principal that we just described. So this is the values that can be explained in the diagrams. Now, suppose that the initial cost of the bridge, that's was mentioned in example 5.1 and 5.2 was $800,000. We want to find the net present value method, whether the bridge is economically justified. So what I mean is economically justified in Thai มันคุ้มค่าทางเศรษฐศาสตร์หรือไม่ So what we look at it is we previously calculated the present value of the benefit, which is 924,000 US dollars, and the present value of the cost would be the summation of the initial cost and the present value of the dismantling cost. So that is the total is 800,000 plus 8,500. So that's total 808,500. And so the difference is we subtract this from there, then we get 115,000. So the benefits exceed the cost. Then the project is economically feasible. Well, the benefit cost ratio, as the term suggests, is simply the ratio of the benefits to the cost. So each expressed as present values. So the benefits cost ratio greater than 1, that would indicate the project is economically justified. For the value is less than 1, then it is not. Well, we see that this example, the benefit cost ratio is 924,000 divided by 808,500. So we get this ratio. The ratio is 1.14. So this is greater than 1. So this is okay. This project is economically feasible. Thank you.